The fastest growing career opportunities for people over 50 may not be the jobs most people are being told to pursue. They are not necessarily glamorous, fully remote, or built around starting over with another 4-year degree. They are careers where experience reduces risk, improves decisions, builds trust, and helps organizations navigate problems they cannot afford to get wrong. That changes the question completely. Instead of asking which companies prefer older workers, ask which business problems become easier, because you have already seen what can go wrong. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects total employment to grow by approximately 5.2 million jobs between 2024 and 2034. Healthcare and social assistance alone is projected to add roughly 2 million jobs, more than any other major industry sector. That does not mean everyone over 50 should become a nurse or medical technician. It means the aging population is creating an expanding economic system around patient care, administration, insurance, facilities, technology, training, compliance, and management. For an experienced professional, the practical move is to examine the jobs surrounding healthcare delivery rather than assuming a clinical license is required. Hospitals, physician groups, senior living organizations, medical device companies, insurers, and healthcare technology firms need project managers, financial leaders, recruiters, operations specialists, trainers, salespeople, and compliance professionals. The opportunity may be closer to your current career than it initially appears. But healthcare is only the first part of the story. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects employment for management analysts to grow 9% from 2024 through 2034, creating approximately 98,100 openings each year. Management analysts help organizations reduce costs, improve operations, and solve performance problems. That description sounds technical, but many experienced professionals have been doing versions of that work for years without carrying the analyst title. If you have rebuilt a department, reduced inventory, reorganized a territory, integrated an acquisition, improved customer retention, or redesigned a process, you have already performed analytical work. The difference is that you may have described it as responsibility instead of expertise. For someone over 50, the action is to choose one recurring business problem and position yourself as a specialist in solving it. Do not say you have broad business experience. Say you help regional companies protect margin during rapid expansion. Do not say you have managed many departments. Say you repair broken handoffs between sales, operations, and finance. A specialty is easier to hire, refer, and purchase than a lifetime biography. The sticky idea is this: the market does not pay extra for your years. It pays to avoid the mistakes those years taught you to see. That is why consulting, fractional leadership, and project-based problem solving are becoming especially important second career paths. Companies may hesitate to hire another permanent executive, but they may pay an experienced operator to solve one expensive problem. A growing business may not need a full-time chief financial officer, human resources executive, or chief operating officer. It may need those capabilities for 10 hours a week or for a 6-month transition. That creates opportunities in fractional finance, operations, marketing, human resources, sales, leadership, and project management. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects financial manager employment to grow 15% through 2034, substantially faster than the average for all occupations. That does not mean every former accountant will immediately become a financial manager. It means companies continue to need people who can interpret financial information, manage risk, allocate capital, and explain what the numbers mean for the business. For an experienced finance professional, the practical move is not merely to become faster at producing reports. It is to become better at turning reports into decisions. Learn enough AI-assisted analysis, forecasting, and data visualization to accelerate the first draft, then use your judgment to challenge assumptions and explain consequences. That combination is far more valuable than competing with software on data entry. Another expanding category is project and program leadership. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects employment for project management specialists to grow 6% from 2024 through 2034, with approximately 78,200 openings annually. AI can already create schedules, summarize meetings, monitor tasks, and draft status reports. That may eliminate some administrative work, but it does not eliminate conflict, resistance, unclear ownership, vendor failure, or executive indecision. Organizations still need people who can make commitments happen across departments that have different priorities. If you have spent years coordinating customers, suppliers, budgets, employees, deadlines, and executives, you may already possess the core capability. Your action this week is to rewrite your project experience around the consequences you managed. Describe the risks you prevented, decisions you accelerated, adoption you improved, or revenue you protected. A schedule keeper is vulnerable to automation. A leader who prevents expensive surprises is not easily replaced. The energy transition also deserves attention. The Bureau of Labor Statistics lists wind turbine service technicians and solar photovoltaic installers among the fastest growing occupations projected through 2034. Experienced professionals do not necessarily need to climb turbines or install panels to participate in that growth. Expanding energy industries need estimators, trainers, warehouse leaders, project coordinators, safety specialists, salespeople, procurement professionals, account managers, and operations executives. Physical industries create ecosystems of supporting work. That makes them attractive for people who understand customers, logistics, construction, finance, regulations, or field operations. The World Economic Forum estimates that labor market transformation will create 170 million jobs and displace 92 million by 2030, resulting in a net gain of 78 million roles worldwide. The important word is not gain, it is transformation. The new opportunities will not necessarily appear in the same companies, locations, compensation structures, or titles as the jobs that disappear. For professionals over 50, waiting for the old career ladder to return is risky. The practical response is to build an adjacency strategy. Write down your 5 most valuable capabilities. Then list 5 industries being pushed forward by demographics, regulation, technology, infrastructure, or unavoidable customer demand. Look for intersections. A sales executive may find an adjacent opportunity in healthcare technology, energy services, cybersecurity, or workforce training. An operations leader may move into supply chain consulting, facilities management, project implementation, or process improvement. A human resources professional may move into change management, workforce analytics, leadership development, or AI governance. A teacher may move into corporate training, instructional design, customer education, fundraising, or program management. The strongest transition usually preserves your hard-earned judgment while changing where that judgment is applied. There is another growing field that receives less attention. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects social and community service manager employment to grow 6% through 2034. These professionals run programs for nonprofits, government agencies, healthcare organizations, and community groups. The work can reward fundraising ability, organizational leadership, budgeting, volunteer management, communications, and relationship building. For experienced professionals who want meaningful work, this can be a credible transition, rather than simply a lower-paid active service. The key is translating business accomplishments into program outcomes, stakeholder trust, and responsible use of resources. Not every exploding career is right for every person over 50. Some require licenses, physical stamina, reduced starting pay, or years of retraining. That is why career demand must be evaluated beside transferability, training time, income requirements, and lifestyle. This week, build a 3-column career test. In the first column, list growing fields. In the second, list the capabilities you already possess that those fields value. In the third, list the smallest proof you could create within 30 days. That proof could be an industry analysis, a process improvement proposal, a financial model, an AI-assisted workflow, or a short project plan. Do not begin by enrolling in a year-long program. Begin by testing whether your experience solves a problem people are purchasing. The careers exploding for people over 50 are not necessarily designed specifically for older workers. They are careers where complexity, trust, accountability, and judgment remain economically important. Your age alone does not create that value. What you learned while handling difficult customers, failed plans, changing markets, and imperfect organizations creates it. The workplace is changing quickly, and no career is permanently safe. But you do not have to erase your past to participate in the future. You need to connect what you already know to a problem that is growing faster than the old role is disappearing. Subscribe to Next Role Advisor for practical guidance on staying valuable, adaptable, and employable in the next stage of your career.